Johnny, feeling better. Good to hear. Muffler. Yeah, we're late. I already know. Trust me, I already know. You really expect me to be on time? I mean, ever? Alright. Humming our tune. I could probably do a better view for you. Yep. Aha. There, I got some cushion. Along will I sing the song. I'm just a happy boating cowboy. Right on the Lady Garlic out at the lake and catching panfish for the pan. Hello everybody from Bass Lake, Ontario, or Dante. From the Bushman to you. Hope you're having a good day. Come on along, well I roll along in the Lady Garlic today. We're gonna catch panfish up for the pan, and we'll catch more than just one. She's a sunny day here in Ormondonte, early Ontario, here in Bass Lake region. She's a shallow pool of water, but we know where the fish are and we'll get them today. So come on, well I sing the song. I'm just a happy fishing bushman, and I catch all my perch and sometimes some fish too, and I bring it along for you. Oh, we're there, man. We're there, man. Alright. Switching my route. Oh, yeah, you might notice. Yeah, that's right. We got a trolling motor up there now. It's not hooked up to a battery yet, but it does work. I did test it. Aha. And it was free. Alright. Alright, today, you already heard me maybe mention I'm on Bass Lake, but we ain't going for bass. Some of you probably who've been around since last year know exactly what I'm after right about now. We're after the most underrated fish in the world. Tasman, good morning, brother. We are after the most underrated fish ever. I've already made a whole video on that. These little buggers, not only are they delicious, in this particular lake they get to be a good size, and they fight like the dickens. Anybody know what I'm after yet? If you don't know, well, you're about to find out in a second. I'm certain we'll catch one. Here's the old fish in my finder. Give you guys a little better view than the old crotch. Tilt. Alright, so first cast was a bust. Try second cast. Let's get this here piece of foam off my back. Feel like a foamy. Mr. Weaver. Good morning to everybody. Alright. Oh, belt. Oh, belt. I don't know about that belt. Come on, you son of a business, man. Ah, just a little guy chasing it. You don't want him. You do not want him. Jay, good to see you. Sorry I missed your call. I was getting the boat in the water. Oh, belt. Ah, yes, I'm a gun. Hold on there, Bill. Belt. You guys ever watch Adventures with Bill? That's what I'm. Anytime any video, you might hear me randomly fly out and say, "Oh, belt." That's because I'm quoting good old Adventures with Bill. Steve Smith and Rick Green, I believe it was, or whatever his name was. Jeez, I forgot what Bill's name was. I think it was Rick Green, I'm not sure. On a little known show called The Red Green Show. Well, if I don't find you handsome, might as well find you handy. Lots of childhood lessons learned on that TV program. Should be drifting into a pretty good spot here in about nowish. Though last time I was out here, they were over there. Weird how panfish will school up and it'll be nothing, then you get like 100. As long as you know where the is. We find them. We know where it is. We're headed there. Kind of half expected a few in a boat by now, but I don't know. There she goes sometimes. Might try the old white twister tail in a second. The old deadly weapon. This fisherman's master bait is a white twister tail. But today, running a worm right off the hop just to go, because there's a pretty steady crosswind here, so I'm trying to thoroughly smack all these spots here as best I can. Well, a very effective bait. It's normally a very effective bait. With all this rain and stuff we've had lately, a little more murkier than usual, so the old white twister tail might actually be the ticket because it'll be more visible. He's a tease. Paris, what did you do? Oh, jeez, you're one heck of a good guy. Angie, good morning. Kim, good morning. Sorry if I'm missing a minute. I'm a little hot and bothered to try and get the first fish in the boat here. Jay, you didn't have to do that. You already support me and this channel astronomically, bro. You're like this channel's subscriber at a month or something. You know what I mean? I should do that. Get a plaque with your picture on it. Freaking subscriber at a freaking month. You're too kind, brother. Too kind. Well, there's a nibble there, so maybe we're getting into them. Maybe I was right over at that point again. That's where they were last time I was here. And boy, were they there. Good size, too. Won't be delicious little bastards. No, they're not bass. Not at all. These be the panfish. Delicious little bastards. Chippy. Yeah, well, what the hell does that make me? Hey, Jay. They call me a hybrid. I do apologize for all the inside jokes that happen sometimes on this channel, but those who know what's going on, oh, it's funny. Oh, and a little comedy brings the fish in. Little comedy. Oh, a nice way to start. Yes, the world's most underrated fish is the pumpkin seed panfish. Oh, they're fun. Absolutely delicious, too. I mean, they taste like a bluegill. Maybe actually even a little closer to the black crappie. Maybe not as sweet as a bluegill. You got hooked pretty good there, fella. Don't they teach you to chew your food? Alright, let's get this guy in the box. Turn on the bubbler. Oh, it sounds like the batteries are here. Oh, okay, we're good. Alright, there's one. One down. We're getting close to them. We're coming up to them. Hurry up and get reloaded here. Take another shot. Our pump action spin rod. Alright. Ooh, good shot, good shot. Alright, one down. 39 to go. I think the limit's 50, but I'm kind of gunning for 40. So kind of that live well likes to hold before they start to run out of oxygen in there. Pick-a-doo. Well, she's a nice day. Nice steady breeze, not too much of a breeze. Enough that you can just kind of drift over spots. You're not roasting when you took us off. In the stagnant sunlight. Oh, that's ever a awful experience. But anyway, so these little guys, the reason I'm on this particular mission is this weekend is the Canadian Vintage Chainsaw Hoarders get together their barbecue, and I'm bringing a couple bags of chips and some fish. So we're gonna do fish and chips, right? Casterman, good morning. And I mean, I don't buy my fish from the store, so this is how I get my fish. Any fish that's in our freezer, short of like seafood, like I mean, shrimp and stuff like that. Obviously, I can't get that here, but any kind of like filleted fish in our freezer. Been caught by me. We don't buy it. Too many years of my life honing in this skill to buy fish. Getting to know these surrounding lakes. It sucks. Yes. Oh wow. Yeah, we had a bunch of rain there the other day. We needed it though. Our ground was pretty. Oh yeah, nice bite. Our ground was getting really dry. Woo-hoo. You see what I mean? These things fight like the dickens. I mean, perch are delicious. And definitely better tasting than these guys. But the fight's fun around these. I don't know. And they're just as well. They're pretty tasty fish. Where'd my squeedle nose go? Huh? Oh, there they are. My squeedle nose pliers. Okay. You took that a little, oh, you wanted that, eh? Oh. Well, mistakes were made on your part, bud. Alright, 2 down. 38 to go. Josh! What we got here? Which Josh we got here? Oh, JK, good to see you. Good morning. Have to double check, you know, because there's a few Joshes. Oh, my freaking squeedle nose. That's a tripping hazard. And don't stand on your squeedle nose pliers. Your mosquito nose. Mosquito nose grows when you tell a lie. So don't tell a lie. Woo! You did not like that. Yeah, little buddy. Ooh, he is angry. You're angry and I'm hangry. And you're dinner. These things are just inhaling this freaking garbage. Why? Why must I do surgery on every one of you today? No more locked doors. Rip the friggin' worm out of my way so I can't see the dang hook. You son of a gun. Had to cut my line. What a bummer. What a bummer. Eh? When it's in so deep, if you don't cut it, you'll just kill the darn thing and it'll float up in the live well. And then it kills the rest of your fish because dead fish absorb oxygen or kill oxygen. But yeah, so I had to snip my line. Isn't that a pain in the butt? So you would think, oh no, now he's got to retie. What the heck do you think this is? We got backup. We go from the light action to the ultralight action. That's okay. More fun. Fun. Oh, the women don't find you handsome. Might as well find you a decent fishing bite. Tactical friggin' helicopter. Coming to shoot the Lady Garlic out of the water here. She's supposed to be somewhere else. get those kind of fancy helicopters around here. Just get the little private ones usually. There. Oopsie. I had a bit of a moment. Yeah, we're good. Choppy today. You cheat, are you? You do not grab all the way. You must grab all the way. Jeez Louise. Alright. In a second, we're gonna turn the motor on and just kind of go over there because we can. Peppy, good morning. Because I think over there it's gonna be hot and heavier. What was last time? This is usually the spot to be, but this year it seems to be over by that point for whatever darn reason. Oh, one more cast here though. You twisted my arm. I'm just a man. I'm weak. It's good to see everybody here. One of these days it'd be great to actually have you guys here and in the boat or in a boat around with me. We could all go fishing one time. Jay, Josh, Casterman, John, Kid, Angie. It would be a blast, you know. Oh yeah, yeah, it would be a blast. Ooh, you're a strong son of a gun. Oh yeah, I forgot we swatched ultralight. It's actually just a lighter action rod, so it's a decent sized fish too. Hey, we got a better hook set that time. No surgical pliers required. I'll say that now. There we go. Okay, so this here, what they call a pumpkin seed sunfish. This is an average size, right? Wait till we catch an above average size. They get big in this lake. The above average sunfish are just, they're fun to catch. That guy is pretty squirrely, but that guy was pretty squirrely, but I tell you, wait till we get one of these freaking jumbos. What is that now? 3, 4? Somewhere around there. About a quarter of the way done? Or not even? This 10 would be a quarter of the way. But we're just getting started. I don't think we've been on here long. Cool looking. Yeah, man, they're gorgeous. They are very well patterned. And it's crazy that they flourish so much. I know there's a lot of bass in this lake, but like they're one of their main food sources, and you look at them, they're all colored up like a Christmas tree, right? So you'd think it would just be a beacon. But I guess the thing in this lake is they get so big so fast, and then the bass can't get them in their mouth, you know, it's a little bit more in their mouthful, right? So that's when you get a jerk like me comes along and be like, okay, well, you guys want to get bigger for the bass one, you're not too big for me then. Yeah, buddy. He's not really fighting all that much. Look at that, it's just tiny. What's going on with you? Oh, there you are. There you are. Turned sideways, turned into a sail. That's what happens with these things, is they're so big, flat. They're like a pie plate, you know. Ooh, come here. Oh yeah, you're tiny. Tiny little thing. Tiny little thing, but pretty. Pretty little guy, and he friggin' smacked that. How you doing? What do you say? Hey? What do you say? In the stupid thing's mouth. So small. How did you even get that thing that deep in there? By golly. Greedy little fish. Greedy little bugger. Okay, one more cast that we gotta do. Even though things are getting a little exciting, but we're getting a little smaller quality fish, and I don't want these little dinks. Back on the lake with you. Average or above average only. You know, normally that's where I kick in. I mean, oh, it wasn't really all that small. It was average. It's kind of big, actually. Oh, come on. Just take it. Just take it. Just take it. Still. 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 No, fine. All right. One more cast. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good cast. I'm going to get something on here. You watch. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. Boy, I tell you what. Come on, Bill. Bill. Son of a bitch. Oop. Okay. Yeah, we're just getting in. Oh, he saw my worm. Thief. Oh, yeah, a little tip for anybody. You see me doing this? I'm not putting it in the eyelet. Okay? I go on the webbing behind the eyelet. Your eyelets are usually coated with, in this case it's titanium, but they're like ceramic or whatever the case, and you want it smooth. Because if you have any abrasions on your eyelets, when it's winding in, it's constantly going around that circle, right? So it'll nick that abrasion and you'll get, frays in your line, and eventually structural integrity of the line gets compromised and you get a big fish on, you lose it. So don't, when you're doing that, go on the webbings behind, and actually most rods actually have a loop down here you can use to put your hook into for that particular setup. But yeah, you don't want to be scuffing up your eyelets. Food for thought. That's free. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? There you are. There you go. Oh, yeah. Roll. Ooh, bud. Yeehaw. out back here, so as long as I get the boat up, we're good to go. I can pump out my village water here. Make sure we don't swamp ourselves. There's our point. That's where we want to be. Now we do one more circle, get the rest of this village water out. People on shore probably wonder, what the frick is that guy on? They probably want some, because I'm having fun. And I'm just on life. Yeah, buddy. Just on life. I tell you what, everybody's a dealer, and the price is free. There you go. I got more. Did you switch camera? Switch. So there's more lifestyle advice. Best drug money can buy is life. Everybody's a dealer, and the price is free. Oh, I could do, 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 ba-do-ba-do-do. Dang me, dang me. I want to take a rope and hang me. I'm from the highest tree. Woman went away from me. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-do. Oh, don't do that. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There we are. Yeah. And the music's free too. This is all free. Free show, buddy. Oh, bud. Yeah. And a free lunch. Oh. Jeez. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Yeah, that's better quality fish. Come here. Yeah, buddy. Wow. Slightly above average. We're getting better. Swallowed it again. Son of a beeswax. Son of a businessman. I heard shift. There we go. Anybody want to know what we're having for dinner Saturday? It's you, buddy. You and your friends in the cooler. Shoot, I lost count now. Somebody just make sure I don't go over 50, please. 50 is the limit. I'm not allowed to go over that. Or I get in troubles. No, I mean, if you target other like panfish, like rock bass, there is no friggin' limit on it. They're almost like a pest. These things are borderline a pest too. They eat a lot of bass eggs. Mama Taz, Aaron, 420 bass. Man, I love me a Massey. That's my favorite tractor. And I happen to own two of my favorite model, the 44. I have a row cropper project. Some of you know it. It's in less than showroom condition, but mind you, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. My standard wide front. Son of a, going under the boat. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Thank you. My standard wide front there, that thing's borderline showroom. I got that in really good shape. I can't take any credit for that. It's the way I bought it. And me and my good friend Rick are running. And Rick actually had a really good idea with that, because the distributor cap was missing the button inside of it, and we didn't have a spare cap at the time. That's an average. Yeah, we'll keep them. just because I don't want to be here all day. I'm already going to be all day flinging them, though. Anyways, it's good to see you. What was I about? Yeah, so the distributor cap was missing the button. Oh, we got a knot in the... Is that a fray? I mean, if I was in a tournament, I'd retie that, but I don't fish tournaments no more. I'm not a competitive fisherman, even though you and I both know what would happen if I did compete. Anyways, what was I on about? Right, distributor cap button. Well, he solved that problem with a 22 brass. Empty 22 shell. We just cut her to fit. It was the right diameter, stuck it in the distributor cap, and that was the distributor cap button, and it ran for a whole year that way. Until I actually finally put a brand new distributor cap and rotor on it. Yeah, that's a good freaking tractor. Rick's been using a lot more than me lately, though. Probably got more friggin' seat time on that tractor than I do now. I just use it for skidding and pulling stuff. I have used it on the field. I mean, I got the buggy, so I don't really use it much unless I can't get in there with the buggy. I kind of want to get it back at the homestead again. Because I got some stumps and stuff to pull. And I tell you, Massey's a good stump puller. And I guess, you know, that was a weird hit. Like he ran towards the boat with it. Huh. He got off. Caught me off guard. Weeds. Yeah, I'm Massey Harris. Favorite tractor. I can't even remember why I went off on that tangent. But yeah, I love those things. Oh yeah, Aaron, that's why. Ah, scatterbrain. Look, a butterfly. It was getting aggressive. I guess it was supposed to peak up around noon, but on the old weather app thing, it just said, oh yeah, it'll only be, you know, like an extra kilometer around noon, an extra kilometer an hour. Oh, okay. We used to have, our weather guy was B.S. Bob McIntyre, and now we have Can't Trust Casey. Can't trust him, Casey. Alright, I'm gonna fuck with it there. B.S. Bob was for all us B.S. Can't Trust Casey. Wake up! Yeah! My whole silver, away! Twisted that the wrong way. Yeah, they're just lubricate a little bit after that little rev. And off. Okay, good enough. There, man. Could have gone out a little deeper. It's going to push me back in the shore a little bit fast. But this is a pretty snarky little spot. Snark, snark. Snark, snark, snark. Oh, snarky. Could be why there's a whole bunch of these big old sunfish in this spot. They might be off on these little perch. Could be why they're here this year. Son of a gun. Bum, bum, son of a gun. Bum, bum, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Did it. I wanna catch a fishy. I tasted it fishy, but they're just being fishy. They won't bite my worm. Bite my worm. Bum, bum. Bite my worm. Bum, bum. Bite my worm. Bite my worm. Bite my worm. Come on. Oh. Come on. Do it again. I'm ready this time. Maybe I wasn't. No, that was a test. Oh, big old nice. Little free cobra chicken just landed. Take care, JK. Yeah, I should have went a little more deep dish. Oh, should have went more deep dish pizza. Speaking of pizzas, Eric here yet? Where's my good friend Eric? I know Eric knows a thing or two about the most underrated fish in the world. I should have worn a hat he made me. He made me a hat with the world's most underrated fish, sorry. Nice custom leather work on it. I keep it clean. I mean, if you venture back along the archives there, I did a video on that, opening that hat on the box he sent. It's a ton of little tiny perch. Oh, baby bass. Chasing it. So I think I'm deeper a little bit. And the mama bear is eating. With the strength of 10, what a very man, he's the mighty Hercules. Oh, is that ever bouncing? Sorry, I'm gonna bring that down to a rest. You sit down, you silly thing. Why are you being like that? Here. Alright. Yes, sir. Oh, buddy. We're there, man. We're there. Good old us, man. From the Tasmanian Devil Land of Tasmania, Australia. Man, that'd be a cool place to visit. I'd like to see Australia. You guys got some wicked wildlife, you know. The crocodiles, the koala bears, the Mama Taz, the jackalope. Or no, was that Kim? Sorry, I screwed that up. For Kim Wilson. That's where the jackalope is. That's also where all the 3/8 low profile comes from Australia. Yes, sir. It's not rumor, it's truth. Ask anybody who knows. All 3/8 low profile. It's from Australia. Ooh, yes! Ah! That went sideways immediately. Did you hear that little squeak of it, right? Gets you excited, but then. Ooh, good head shake. Nice head shake. Whoa! Son of a gun. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, get away from that board. Get away from that board. Get away from that board. Either. Average. That's actually average. It's actually big. No. They got quite a size larger in here. I'm not even gonna fight that thing. Yeah, I gave him a kiss. Why? Because I bit the line. That was a little too deep. Too deep for surgery. That would not have gone well even if I tried. And trust me, that's the better option. Even if you're to release them in the water, instead of tearing and pulling on that hook and then likely damaging them to the point where they'll bleed out and die, just cut the hook. Because the hook, believe it or not, will rust out, or even they'll shake it, and it will just eventually kind of work its way out like a sliver. But, I mean, being underwater, it'll instantly start oxidizing, and with the acidity of their slime and everything else, it'll actually rust out of there before you know it. It's been studies done, okay? Don't take it from me. And that's not BS. Like 3/8 low profile comes from Australia. That's actually a true fact. They will rust that. So, the 3/8 low profile does come from Australia. That's not BS. Okay, yeah, that's BS. I mean, I'm sure that they do make it. Archer, I think, is Australian, or maybe not. Maybe it's just because it's got the kangaroo on it. They might think it's Australian. But no, truth be told, just the hook. They'll be better off. I mean, how long does it take to tie a new hook on? Modify mark. Fish on. Oh, let's see, no. Aussies are to blame, always. Always to blame. I mean, gotta blame somebody. Can't blame who's actually responsible. I mean, not in today's world. It's not what we do anymore. All right, we gotta move. The sweet free Everroot. Oh, sorry, Johnson. Johnson Everroot, same stuff, different palm. It's a Pioneer, don't you know? OMC. I got her for free from the neighbor. Only had to rebuild the fuel pump, change the spark plugs out, run some seafloam through it. That's a perfect good motor right there. Listen to her. Or like my kitty. Chicka, like a typewriter. She's got a little motor. Yes, indeedy. But yeah, some of you might not know that. That's Pioneer, OMC. The best chain shot company in the world. Also made some of the best outboard motors in the world. But they're more known for their outboards and their lawn boys. And all the stuff they made back in them days was, like, I mean, for the marine. Like, I mean, OMC is outboard, a marine company or something along them lines. Like, they're more of a marine company. But they did do lawn boy lawnmowers and weed eater string line trimmers, all that kind of stuff. And I tell you, they were good. But Pioneer, it was never really all that famous. It's kind of a small and unknown company for the most part. They're more well known now than they ever been, and that's just because, well, I mean, you can figure that out. A company that's gone under, but they're now known more in their vintage day than they are in their modern day, and it's because they smoked the modern saws. I've proven it. You've seen it. Um, yeah, and that's why, at least that's why I think they're more popular now than they ever were. There's just nothing that's ever been built that even comes close. There just isn't. Really isn't. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That ain't no like Bushman BS. That's the truth. That's truth from a grand scheme perspective. Overlooking all of them. Feisty little guy, eh? Well, that's an above average. Nice colors on him. Well, maybe it's not above average. I got excited just seeing the nice bright colors on his belly, eh? Delicious little guy. You're gonna be yummy. Yeah, that's some live banter for you. Evan Rude, Johnson, Lawn Boy, Weed Eater, and Pioneer are all part of the Overlord Company, OMC. And as a proud Canadian, I know that. Wow. Another one that just swallowed the damn thing. This is getting a little ridiculous. Getting a little freaking ridiculous here. Alright. Now I can see you, you can see me. We're good. We'll tie on another hook. I gotta move my split shot this time. You should really always take off that chunk of line your split shot was squeezed on, because it's gonna have a crimp in it. And we're not kinky around here. We don't like kinks and crimps and stuff. This is a slightly larger hook. Hopefully they don't get her as deep. And I could be using a proper worm hook. I could. They got a longer shaft for that kind of the surgery, so you can grab the shaft and wiggle it around and get it out. These smaller mode buggers, but you think there's a worm hook in the tackle box? I don't know if I'm buying them. I think these little trout hooks. Easier. You get a bite, but harder to remove it from the bite. The bitee. That is a pumpkin seed sunfish. Some people call them green sunfish. But the proper term for them is a pumpkin seed. Anytime you see that pattern, species of panfish in the sunfish family, called the pumpkin seed. Now, we're getting a little close to the danger zone. I don't want to be in the danger zone. One second. Going from the danger zone. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Need a ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Everybody gone quiet all of a sudden. What's going on in there? Nobody wants to play with me. Nobody wants to play with me. I don't know why I got Roger Miller in my head today. Oh, I missed it. I googled the fish to see if it was good eating. Oh, they're delicious. Nice, sweet. Any panfish is good eating, really. Never met a panfish I didn't like to chop apart and eat. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess not everybody's a freaking horn like I am, blasting away. Dang, bang, on the big open hand, out in the highest tree. Whoa, hi. Ooh, hi. Ooh. Holy smokes, he's got like 5 of them with him. They're tiny. Go home. Good fight on them. Oh, what's that mean? Underrated. You can get a little dink, and they are a feisty fight. With that bigger hook, you still got it pretty deep in there. I can get this one out though. I can if I can just see it. You know, with these mosquito nose, still is a pain. Come on. Oh, son of a gun. Slipped out of my grasp. Uh-oh. Oh, this is all chickadee janked. Uh-oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. There we go. Aha. Huzzah. Adventure awaits. Huzzah. Real. Yeah. See if I can go get his buddies that were chasing him. Guess they'd be back there now. The one that was chasing him was huge. Where did my freak? I see a worm floating in the water. I wonder if my worm flicked off when I did that. Oh yeah, I did. Wonder bar. Underbar. Okay. Alright. Let's see. What's about to happen? Well, you'll see what's about to happen. We're going to catch the biggest pumpkin seed on planet Earth. Not just North America. World. The world, Randy. Whoa! You thief. It's breaking it. The law. Breaking the law. You little thief. Oh, I've seen that happen. Beautiful polarized glasses I have, you know, I can see everything that's going on. Not much gets past me here, okay? Okay, you know, okay. Yeah, it's my Superman X-ray vision there, you know, I can kind of just take the X-ray glasses there and just see right down to the dips of the lake here, and I seen that little guy there. He came in there, and well, there was more than one. They was stacked like cordwood, but yeah, that guy there, he stole my worm, and I don't much appreciate my worm getting stolen. You know, it's not nice. All right, moving again. Shut. Ice cream holiday. Oh yeah. Yappy. It's starting to get warm. Oh man, there might be ice cream on the trip home tonight. Ice cream. Ice cream for us. How we doing? We're at 58%. All right. That's a battery. I did bring the charger thing, but I left her at the shore. Excuse me. Because I didn't figure it would take too long to catch a good full, you know. It really does. Just wind picking up and spend more time moving back out to the spot, drifting across, than I am catching the big things. Well, I should have hooked up the battery to that trolling motor, and I could have just used it, I suppose. Why would I do that? This is more fun. Yeah. Here's what's gonna happen, she. You're gonna take the worm, she. You're gonna put it in your mouth and you're gonna wind up in the bag, she. Now, don't give us any fuss, she, and nobody gets hurt. Hush. Anybody who cooperates and bites my line, well, you might very well wind up hurt. Yes, you might wind up Saturday's dinner. For those of you just tuning in or didn't hear earlier, that's what these fish are going to go for. I'm taking them to the Canadian Vintage Chainsaw Barbecue, and we're going to fry them up on Saturday night. Saturday. Come on. Saturday night's alright. It's getting late. I haven't seen my date. I'm waiting for the fish to bite. Yeah, I know. I got a worm and we're drifting to the spot, so everything is alright. Yeah, the pumpkin seed is what I need, and I got a little worm, yeah. So come on, you little fish, just a bite like a fish, and we're gonna put you in the cooler. Yeah. Oh, don't give us any aggravation. Just bite the friggin' worm right now. Oh, you're little tiny dainty fish. I like catching you anyhow. Woo! Fighting like a Dickinson, that's alright. Get you into giddy garlic. Your rabbit's butt just a size too small. Actually, jeez. That's it's slightly, it's too small. It's so small. It's so small. It's okay. It's okay. We put it away. So small. Oh, take care, Mama. You have a good day. Have a good day, eh? What in God's name have I got? Oh no. Oh boy. Hop boy. Hop boy. Hop boy. Okay. Right, you come into my kitchen, and if you're gonna feed a fish, you gotta cook the worm properly. You can't be cooking no worm garbage. Get the heck out of here. Why don't you F off, all of you, and learn how to cook? There's my best Gordon Ramsay, if you're wondering what I was trying to impress or impersonate. But hey, let's be honest. I'm a better cook than Gordon Ramsay, at least in this boat, okay? Maybe not. He's pretty good. But the fish might disagree. I thought Gordon Ramsay. You ever see this? I challenge you to a fishing derby, buddy. Cuss at me then when I'm kicking your butt. Oh, son of a good golly. Jeez Louise. I say that and I screw up on my cast. Don't watch that part, Gordon. Watch this part. Ah. Alright, Ramsay. You might be able to cook them better than me. I catch them, by golly. For as much of a jerky axe on no show, that Gordon Ramsay actually seems to be a pretty humble, down-to-earth, decent fella. Isn't this funny, eh? We're an outdoors channel. I do a lot of chainsaw and tree work. We do fishing too. And here we are talking about GD Gordon Ramsay. You never know what you're gonna get. I don't know, I like Ramsay's cooking. There are some things though where you just wonder, like, buddy, that's a little frilly-dilly for me. And there's other times like, oh boy, I guess he really knows how to cook. Okay. Husky, good to see you. Look. Bass might known with the stuff, yes. Well, I just kind of want to try over here a little bit. That old curiosity thingy, you know. Oh, she kills the kitty, but the curiosity also catches the fishy. Oh, it might be lethal to the feline. It's lucky to the fisherman. You know, keep them out to the waves, you scurvy cur. Alright. well, you get that on these big jobs. Back, 7. Oh, are you at physio, Jay? If they give you a hard time, Jay, just tell them to stand up and you know what. I will do a couple more passes. Let's see how healthy this here box is looking. I can't see bottom anymore. That's good. It's a good sign. I mean, geez, maybe a good 5 or 10 more, and that's probably good enough. Now, remember, every fish got 2 fillets, so there's gonna be burgers and stuff, I'd assume. So these are just more of like a little finger food. Ooh, you had the fishy. You had the fishy. I tried it. It was good. You know what I mean? That's kind of the whole idea there. I mean, anytime I usually go to a potluck or a barbecue, I try and do, fresh game, whether it be duck or fish or whatever the case. And that's what happens. You go to a party and people had never had it before. Oh, it's a fishy. Oh, I never had. I tried a fishy. It's a good fishy. Oh, I tried it. And it's an experience, right? It's like when you go to a wild game dinner. It's like, oh, alligator. I haven't had an alligator before. Alligator. I tried the alligator. Was good. It's the same thing. Same thing, but different. Kangaroo. Kangaroos are strange meat. I think kangaroos are part of the rodent family, which is a very bizarre concept. A big old rodent from a different country. I don't know what their diet is. Same as crocodile. That's a bizarre thing. Yeah, people eat it. People eat it. And people also eat sheep's tongue too. There's all kinds of weird things. But you wonder when you think of haggis and stuff like that. Who the heck was taking apart a sheep's eating the stomach? Thought, ooh, wouldn't that be good stuffed? I don't know who thought of that. Same as mussels. I mean, mussels are delicious. I absolutely love mussels. Oh, done in like a white wine and garlic, or a black bean sauce, or even just butter and garlic. Pretty good. But you do wonder, who's seen this little seashell, opened it up, seen that piece of snot in there, and was like, bet you that tastes good. I never would have guessed it, but I'm glad somebody tried it before me, because by golly, I love the darn things. It's like mushrooms too. Mushrooms are delicious. I like them raw. I'm not a big they're all right in a pan. But like just a regular white mushroom or even a shiitake, yeah, they grow in poop. So I don't know who come across a pile of steaming poop. Well, I wouldn't have been steaming, I suppose, but you find this rotted nastiness. You see these little white fungi growing out of it. Bet you that's delicious. I honestly wouldn't have thought it. Nope. I mean, I guess you go out into the woods and stuff like morels and puffballs. They just kind of grow in the leaves, so you never would have thought nothing of it. But it is a bizarre thing. And here's this alien life form looking thing just growing in the middle of nowhere. Let's eat that, I think a lot of these things came to be when people are just hungry and starved and lack there of other options. So we just gave her the garlic. Iron toilets. That'd be a cold sit. Wallabies on my property. Oh. Wallabies are kind of a cute little critter though, aren't they? I allowed to say cute? I don't know. I said it. They are kind of a cute little bird. But yeah, I don't know. I guess they're common there, right? So they'd be a pest for you. It's just like chipmunks around my place. If freaking people think they're cute, they're a pest around my place. They're a pest. They get into everything. You know, chicken feed and stuff. Squirrels. I mean, that's the thing. People have a different, you know, mental, you know, what do you call that, stigma for rats. But realistically, squirrel is just a rat with a puffy tail. It lives in a tree instead of a sewer. I mean, city rats, okay, yeah, they're disgusting, but a regular field rat really doesn't have any kind of different diet than a squirrel. Mind you, I mean, rats are kind of disgusting. They'll eat meat too, right? Okay, I get it. I get it. When you really think about it, I get it. Rats are pretty ugly. But to feed the eagles and the hawks and stuff, right? So they serve a purpose. Everything does. Even mosquitoes. Mosquitoes, they feed dragonflies. So without them, we wouldn't have dragonflies. And without the dragonflies, we wouldn't have frogs. And without frogs, we wouldn't have so on and so forth. The whole food chain, you know. Spend 10 minutes and watch American Maddox Magic School Bus. You'll know all about it. If you haven't watched the Magic School Bus, wait till you have kids. Till you watch lots of Magic School Bus. Little birch. Back into these little guys again. These could be big mamas. Big mama pumpkin seed somewhere. I don't know. Folks, I'd like to sing you a song about the American dream. About you, about me, about the way our American hearts beat down on our American chest. She goes down below, or down in the cockles below. Maybe below the cockles, maybe even the anus. We don't know. I'm just your average Joe with your average job. Your average white suburbanite slob. I like football, porno, and books about war. Got a nice house with a nice hardwood floor. Bet you didn't expect me to recite that one. One more cast. My feet on the table and a Cuban cigar. That sometimes that just ain't enough to make a man like me interested. Oh no way. Sometimes I gotta go out and have fun at someone else's expense. Yeah. I use public toilets and I piss on the seat. I walk around in the summertime saying, how about this seat? I'm an asshole, I'm an asshole, woo! Woo! We're getting close to shore, I gotta get you in. Yeah! Ah! Well, that's cutting her close. That's a close one. Hurry there. Ah. You're like right on the edge here, buddy. Can't see that. Where's Leah? And that song I was singing earlier is a little known tune by Dennis Leary. Look it up, you might have a laugh. And if you can't laugh, then, well, you need to find joy in your life. The people who don't laugh don't have joy in their life, man. Oh yeah, beautiful day. Especially at silly things like that song, man. I get a kick out of it. And it's all in light humor. He doesn't go around peeing on public toilets. Like, it's just a song. Gosh, dang it, Karen. That's one thing I've noticed about the world nowadays is it must be rough to be a comedian. So I used to be one of those kids. I'd turn on the boob tube on a rainy day and I'd watch the Comedy Network and catch just for laughs. You know, comedians, they'd make fun of just there was nothing really off the table back then. When I was a kid, no problems, you know. You had people like Norm Macdonald. There was actually a fellow named Norman Macdonald who was another Canadian. He was very funny. Funny enough, two of my favorite comedians. But anyways, these guys, they never spoke with a forked tongue. And you knew that going in, right? So sure, yeah, they're poking fun at this, that, the other darn thing. You got to understand. And I think Don Rickles was one who explained it the best. You know, you poke fun, but you're just having fun. You're not speaking with a devil's tongue, you know what I mean? You're sitting there just having fun, getting people to wobble their bellies a little bit. And there's really nothing wrong with that. People take offense too easily now. And I get that, you know, people have traumatic experiences and that's fine, but you need to get over that because you're not gonna have joy in your life if you're held down by all this stuff. Let it go. Just let it go. And this is it. And a lot of people do it for the image too. Let's get real. If there wasn't Facebook and stuff, you probably wouldn't have all these people getting offended. And it's because they get attention for it. And they're looking to live into an image, and that's another thing too. Like, as soon as you let go of trying to uphold an image and just be you, without apologizing for who you are, or you know what you enjoy, or what you find funny, or whatever the case. As long as you're not hurting nobody, just be you. You'll be a lot happier for it. And just let others be themselves too. I mean, if somebody is doing something that you don't agree with, you're more than welcome to speak your piece, but also, you know, go on your way. There's not much you can do. You get hold down because somebody believes in this or says that. As far as I'm concerned, as long as you're not like stealing from me or putting a knife in me or whatever the case, you know what I mean, as long as it's not hurting me directly or physically or anyone I know or anybody in particular. I'm not no wordsmith, by the way. I'm just babbling while I'm fishing. But at any rate, yeah, just let that stuff go. You're not gonna win an award for the most offended person in the world. Oh, oh, that's offensive. Look at this tiny little guy. I'm offended. I mean, that's kind of a neat thing about the lives too. I get to let go, and I don't edit out. And you might hear the odd cuss word with me because, truth be told, I cuss in real life. My golly, I cuss like a sailor. But I mean, I got my little one on the way, and my daughter Raven watches this stuff, so I try and keep it PG. But I mean, Raven's heard me cuss before, and she knows not to say them words, and that's the thing. You gotta stop this whole being offended and sheltering and things. Just take your morals, teach right from wrong to your children, and that's it. A word's just a word. It's the person that says it or hears it that gives it weight. And to be honest, when it comes to that stuff, you're only as invested as you want to be. You're only as invested as you choose. What do we got about here? Aaron has flowers, the bees don't lay. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's you can get like honeysuckles and stuff like that. They like those. And any kind of fruiting tree generally is good for the bees, like an apple tree. It's also good for pie. Okay, well, I mean, we're kind of getting to an area where this is starting to get a little. So let's do a cruise here. We'll go to some hopefully more promising water. So hello, Silver. So as we're here for pumpkin seeds, so we get a big order of pumpkin seeds, that's okay too. But yeah, I mean, that's another thing about these lines too, is unfortunately you can't skip past, so if I'm rambling and you don't want to hear what I'm rambling about, feel free to just take off. I'm actually here, I totally get that too. I'm not no certified, public speaker, what you may call it. Just a simple fella with simple thoughts. That's all. Simple thoughts that might have some deep, kind of some depth to them, and I might have the odd thought that's about as shallow as this lake here. So it's one of those things. Take what you want, leave the rest. I also like blabbing to you guys. It's kind of nice in between fishing spots or trying stuff. Not get much action. You shoot my mouth off, I'm not crazy because you're right there. Listen. Well, some of this is. true. You know, it's funny. I had an old music teacher. He taught. So it's funny. When I was in high school, I had to go back for a Victor Lab. I had all my credits and everything, but I had to go back because I didn't have an arts credit, believe it or not. So you know what the old Bushman went back and did? I went back for a semester and I took grade 10 guitar class. How do you think I did? I already had that under the belt by the time I was ready to graduate. So I went back and took the grade 10 guitar class and just. Well, and I also took a music editing class at that time too. So it kind of helps with some of the editing skills that I use now and stuff. The editing that I do now is not much of a skill. I'm kind of a floppy boppy guy. But I got familiar with, certain editing programs and stuff like that. But the one teacher, his first name was Patrick. Last name Pethick anyways. I forget his first name. Jeez Louise. Good guy. He used to razz each other all the time, but I was bad for, because I didn't really, I had the grade 10 one, and then I had that. It was just a lot of extra, and I was a teenager, and like I said before, you guys might have not liked who I was when I was younger, and in my 20s and stuff like that even. But anyways, when I was a teenager, I didn't show up to class much. I had luck with passing them things, but I never really showed up to class much. And one time me and that teacher, we talked about that. He said, you know what, to be honest with you, Butler, he used to always call me Butler. Never by my first name, always by the last. He says, to be honest with you, when I was in college, he said, I used to skip out on college all the time to go to the concerts. And he says, he learned more from going to concerts and watching other musicians play than he did in any classroom, right? I always remembered that. So it kind of goes on to what you said, yeah? With the life experience thing. The whole life experience is more valuable than any credential or whatever you want to say. That's a true statement. That's a true statement because I've actually learned more from going to see people like David Wilcox play live than I have from, doing any kind of formal thing like that grade 10 guitar class. There we go. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Here's a little air bubble in this line. I'm gonna let this thing idle for this pass. What's that? Did my thesis on life experience. This Simpsons line? Oh, okay. Huh. Don't regret college, but I have learned more. Oh, yeah. And again, when I was in college, I didn't really spend a lot of time in class either. But I just took what was available because I had this mindset that I needed to be in college. So I went for police foundations, believe it or not. And 2 years of that. And then eventually I turned over and become a game warden. But then I realized I'm not that guy. I can't go around ticketing people. Telling people what's right and what's wrong. I mean, poachers and stuff like that, okay. Somebody like me would just, say I forgot my little boating safety kit, that could be like a $300 fine. I just wouldn't be able to write that ticket because we all make mistakes. When it comes to a boating safety kit, who you hurting other than yourself? So I just don't see the idea of capitalizing on that, taking people's money for forgetting things like that. And it's like a seatbelt too. Like I'm not a big fan of the whole seatbelt laws. Like I get it, we should wear a seatbelt, blah 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 blah. But I don't understand how taking our money away from us makes that all better when you don't. I don't know. Because when you're not wearing seatbelt, you're not hurting anybody but yourself. And I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, the government shouldn't be making money off of it. Well, it's hard to see. I have these glasses. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Go to college, and a lot of people that go to college don't do anything with it anyways. You got like me, I just take off and start my own business anyways. It's just, screw it. Yeah, formal education for the most part, it's getting worse and worse as the years go by. Because they're not really teaching anything of any good value anymore. It's all opinions and politics now. Which I don't understand why facts had to get political. You would think a matter of a fact is just a matter of a fact. But not anymore. Not anymore. Send this down. I don't really need my sennies. Now I can see what you guys are writing. Normal indoctrination. Well, the days of learning are gone. The days of teaching politics. Yeah, that's true, buddy. Yeah, and that's another thing too. When I was growing up, we didn't really talk politics a lot. Nobody did. We just absorbed what we seen and took it to the vote booths. And nowadays, people are scrutinizing each other, all this, that, if they're not jumping on a bandwagon or whatever the heck, or changing their profile picture to the current thing. It's alright. I mean, everybody should have a purpose in life, and that's fine. Like, if you want to get a bandwagon behind something to help them out, just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Don't do it for attention. And that's why I said, like, it goes on to what I said earlier, we wouldn't have all these people doing all these silly things and all that if it weren't for social media. Why? Because they get attention for it. You know, that's why you get all these people getting offended and all these people, you know, taking up this righteous cause or whatever the case. But realistically, all they're doing is just changing their profile picture and harping about it. They do nothing to solve the problem. If you don't like something, or you want to fix something, or you want to help something, get involved. There's things you can do. Things you can do that are more tangible than a profile picture. What we got here? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, most people know how I feel about that. Yeah, the thing about politics is they've gotten so big, like politicians, like, what people forget is they're a representation of us, the people. And I don't think I'm alone when I say I don't feel awfully represented all these days too much lately. Not since Chachi's been in office anyway. Good stuff. Their motor got a good little heat cycle. Cool on there. But yeah, I mean, that's what people don't forget. The government's supposed to represent us. So when they're doing all these things and they're bypassing our political system, making a joke of it, really, you have every right to be not cool with that. You know, like that's why the change that's happening over this last like 6 months has been going the way it is. And without saying too much, just remember it ain't over yet. The key thing is we got to keep our hoofs down when things come back. You know what I mean? Keep your hoof down. We can say no. Enough's enough. Jeffy, oh my gosh, dude. Holy shit, dude, you didn't have to do that. Oh, man. Oh, Phenom. Love you, brother. Jeffy, holy smokes. I think that's about my biggest super chat I think I've ever gotten. My gosh, Chippy. I always tell everybody you don't have to worry about that, man. They take like 30%, so. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, man. That's what I mean, go check out Johnny Arnett's. That's what the latest super chat money went to. We sent him my favorite Pioneer, well, my favorite Pioneer model. And, I mean, I'll try and do good by you guys when you do that stuff. I'll do my best. I don't want to be like certain television evangelists out there. They're like, give me super chats, give me super chats. No, you don't have to do that. But just know, I'll try and do good by you, Chippy. I'll do my best with that. Do my best to, whoa, you son of a gun. Do my best to do something awesome with it anyway. Other guys there, little bigger channels than mine. They're begging for super chats, and I find it silly. We all work hard for our money. We do. Your dollar is worth just as much as my dollar. So just keep that in mind, man. Like, you don't owe me nothing. We all work for our pesos. We love you, Chippy Cheese. That's awesome, brother. There should be a box there for you if you haven't opened her yet or found her yet. Okay, I'm gonna go back to where we were this morning. Then we'll do one more pass there, and that's gonna be the day. There's a good amount in there, but I do want to get a couple more. They gotta be sizely. I'm not taking little dinkies. I'll put my sunnies on so I don't tear up. Finishing Well, we need you too, Fino. We love you, buddy. You know what? Which brings me to this. Here we go. So, let's get this all cemented. They'll cement this up. Alright. So today's cast of kindness, while we're out here on the boat live as can be, is going to Fino, or Phenom1, as you may know him. Heck of a nice guy. You guys probably seen his comments, or can look at them today even. On every one of these awesome saw channels. And I tell you what, this man, he speaks from his heart, and he speaks some pretty amazing poetry, by golly. And he's just way over the top kind, and a huge supporter of this channel and many others. And for that reason, we got to give the cast of kindness to Fino. And I mean, that's a cast that I know has got a ripple, because Fino's going to keep on being kind. And for that reason, you're highly deserving of today's cast of kindness, buddy. Yeah, great guy. We love you, Fino. Every last one of us. I don't think there's anybody who disagrees. I mean, there's not really a lot of big communities in our, or big channels in our community. Well, we got like the Wooded Beardsman, that's over 1 million. Townsends, they're over 1 million. But there's not a lot of us that are actually big, like real YouTubers over that million. We're basically all just a couple thousand. We're all kind of the same size, eh? And that's okay. I mean, there's certain members of the clique that seem to think that they're God, but that's okay. You'll never see them on this channel. But the ones that you do see on this channel, oh, in all this community, it doesn't have to be big. It really doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't need to be. If it never got any bigger than what it is now, I'd be just fine with that. Because you guys are freaking amazing. Near and dear to my heart. You know. Some of you are the best friends I've ever had, and I've never met you, you know, like. If none of us little saw guys get over the 1 million mark, that's okay by me. As long as we have our friends in our little clique here. Yep, exactly. It's the quality, not the quantity, as they say, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't need to ever get big. Just as long as it's the quality people we have. And that's what I mean. Like, this channel, you know a lot of my friends, Jay, Chippy, Golds, Mama Taz, man. Some great friends. Some of the best friends, you know, I've never met. But easily, I could call friends. Good friends. You know, they say somebody would give you the shirt off their back, and well, heck, these people would do that. They might have to mail it, but they do that. Beautiful people. Above all, the biggest reminder of the good in the world is my daughter, right? But you guys are a nice reminder, too, of the good that's in the world. And while some of you say that I remind you of that, well, you guys remind me just as much. That's the way a good friendship, any relationship goes. It's a back and forth thing. It's just not a one-sided deal. I can learn just as much from you guys as you can from me. That's a pretty sweet ticket. What's life, man, if you have to go alone? What's an experience if you can't share it? We all like to sit around campfires and tell our stories. Well, now with you two, we can live out our stories together. without changing our profile pictures to suit some sort of agenda. Sorry. I couldn't resist. Ain't I a stinker? You know? Yes. Yeah, you know what? Communities were. Yeah, man. That's true, Kim. And you know what? You know, that's true. Like, more of the communities in the world were a little more open-hearted, like ours. Open-hearted, honest. What's the. You know, like. I don't know. I just think the world would be a better place. We'd be better off for it. Oh, did you get off, you son of a gun? You guys got me all soft. I did set the hook on him. You know, just get a little. Woo! That's okay. That's okay. Kindness wins. See? Ah. That is okay. Kindness wins. Oh, thanks, Angie. Yes. Yes. Yeah, he is. Absolute freaking loot. The world could use more phenom. If we had more phenoms in the world, we'd be pretty good. We'd be pretty well off. But unfortunately, I'm afraid they broke the mold when they made you, Pheno. You're one of a kind, man. Well, you all are. You're all one of a kind. We're all one shots. The casting broke on every one of us, but that's okay. As long as I at least get one of yous. Woo! Keep up. Yeah, sorry, I was a little rude to you. That's just the way of the road sometimes, but. Alright. There's another one in the bucket. Another one or two, and I believe I'll have achieved satisfaction. But yeah, you want to talk about a boy with a golden heart there? Oh my gosh, Pheno, you're one heck of a solid dude. And don't let anybody say different. You all are. You know what? And it's funny. Well, it's not funny. I'm gonna get serious with you for a second. I see some of you guys saying, you know, oh, I'm just this, or I'm just that, or I don't deserve this, or whatever the case. No. Especially when I'm giving it to you. Because that's offensive to me, alright? If I say you're awesome, or I give you something, you are awesome. And you do deserve it. Want to know why? Because I say so. And if you say anything under, you say you don't deserve it, well, that's undermining me. So don't do that. You're friggin' awesome. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, well, we're just blessed to have you, Pheno. So I mean, no one channel above all. It's amazing to be in this freaking group, and have such a variety of amazing people like you, like Chippy, like Eric. There he is. I was wondering when you're going to show up for the most underrated fish in the world. And I kind of thought of it after I should have wore your hat. But anyways, yeah, amazing people in this world, and blessed to have found YouTube. Again, I mean, I found YouTube, what was it, 8 years ago when I first started the channel. I had to get rid of a couple of my first original videos because YouTube didn't like them because I had like, you know, Little Richard and stuff on it and music that was copyright. Anyways, and that was before I realized that, I mean, a strike doesn't mean your channel's going to get taken down. I've learned a lot over the years. But like a little over a year ago, when I got back into, you know, sharing I guess it's more of like a vlog what I do, or blog, yeah, video vlog, whatever thing, kind of thing. You know, I just share what I'm doing most of the time. Little tips and tricks on how to fix things. You know, it fucks a carburetor, or fucks a fuel line, or no, we fix things. We fix a lot of stuff. But if I hadn't done that, and I tell you what got me started back into that, you can go back and you can see the exact moment when I came back to YouTube. And it's that video of my Massey 44. It's like a 40-second video. You know, it was before shorts were even a thing, because shorts are pretty new. And I wanted to do a little video of my pretty little Massey idling. And I wanted to share it with my new friend that I had made on YouTube, Wendell, aka Tractorman 44. Which, go check out his channel, and he's actually doing pretty good. I think he's well over the 10,000 mark now. But anyways, if I hadn't made friend with Wendell and realized, you know, what a great connection that was, this kind of thing, I don't know that I would have ever continued making videos and stuff like that. But I wanted to share that with Wendell, and then the next thing you know, okay, well, I'm in the saw shanty and fixing up some old Pioneers and stuff. And then I make one of my best friends in the world, Jay Ferris. He messaged me. Oh, I guess he came along when I did a plumbing video. But it was, I had an idea of giving away a Tim's card, and he liked that random act of kindness thing. He wanted to get involved, and I was like, yeah, absolutely. So if you, and you know, Jay and I, we do all kinds of crazy stuff, you know, for people and all these kind of things. It's just turned into this constant thing. And Jay was the first cast of kindness too. So he was that, like, just inspiration after inspiration. So like, that's why I say that's all you. It's not so much me. If I didn't meet you guys, I wouldn't have even thought of the cast of kindness, or, you know, doing live feed fishing, or any of this stuff, you know. But yeah, the cast of kindness was inspired by Jay Ferris when he reached out to me because he wanted to do random acts of kindness, and, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm behind that too. Average. You go on, I meet Dan and Chris, Eric, so on and so forth, you know, Chippy, Josh, like, and then like there's some of his, you know, I message you daily, or Jay, we usually have at least 1 or 2 phone calls every day, see how he's doing, this is Gus doing, he sees how I'm doing here in Ontario, and you know, we talk each other's ears off, and it's great, man, because sometimes on a bad day, it's almost like Jay gets like a Wi-Fi signal, like, I better check on that guy. Oh yeah, I just broke something, or this ain't going so great. And then we have a few laughs, and I come out to call, totally forget about, you know, what was bothering me, or whatever the case. So we're all only human. We need each other. And every freaking act or cast of kindness makes a ripple, man. Hey, how's that for a hook set? The fish know. The fish, ooh, you a shiny girl. Ooh, smokes. Oh, above average sunfish. Yeah. There's a slightly above average one. Killed that. That probably hurt you a lot more than it hurt me. There we are. Little blood there. I hope YouTube don't catch that. They don't like blood. Almost drifting back towards the launch here, so I just want to get a couple more in the bag so we can call this a successful trip. And then I'll go home and start cutting these guys. getting them prepped up for Saturday. Put them on ice. Doesn't get better than that, you know. Was swimming in the lake before I bring her up, you know. Fresh. None of this caught last month and frozen. No. Same day or same week. Bearings are sounding a little dry. I never did lube this rod this year. And this is an old reel. I've had this for some time. On like 10 years almost. Oh, nice smack. Whoa! Whoa! Don't break the dang rod, you. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. This thing is not happy. It's upset. Not upset. Ooh, above average sunfish. Oh, you booger. Ah! Jesus, Chippy! You scared the fish out of my hand. What the heck you do that for? Let's get this. Nice goat. Well, this goat's a floating, Chippy. My gosh, dude. 100 buckers. You just broke my record twice in one day. You're nuts, dude. Chippy. My guy. Holy smokes. What are you doing? Scaring the fish right out of my mitts. Holy Hannah. Oh my gosh. You do that again, I'll be scared right out the boat into the lake. And I'll be swimming with the fish. Jeez Louise almighty. Chippy. Oh man. This guy just had a wedding and he's sending me $100. I should be sending you $100, man. Jeez Louise. Oh, I love you, Chippy. You're too nice to me. Everybody, if you haven't gone out, get over to Chippy's freaking channel. We need to get this boy over 1,000 subscribers so I can start, you know, super chatting him. So, get going. Go see Chippy. Go to his channel. Right now. I'll wait. Go. Come on. Go to Chippy's. I don't see that number dropping. People leave this page. Go subscribe to Chippy. Right now. I'm not kidding. Okay, I gotta reel this in. It's getting out of hand. But seriously though, I mean, if you want to do me a favor, go help out my buddy Chippy getting over that 1,000 number, so I can bug him back and throw super chats back at him. Squirrel life, yeah, buddy. Best squirrel in the world is my friend Chippy. That guy ain't no squirrel. He's the beaver. He's the boss. You heard him bouncing around in the cooler. I guess they're running out of room in there. Jesus, Chippy, yeah. Oh, buddy. Yeah, that was really kind, dude. Holy smokes. We don't go looking for no super chats, but it's muchly appreciated. Like I said, I don't want to be one of these guys out there begging for the darn super chat. Come on here because I love you guys. That's about all there is to that. Also, the live feed fish, and it helps with the wife's anxiety because she knows I'm not capsized anymore. I'm not getting texted every 5 seconds. Oop, did I say that in live? John Bob, good to see you, brother. How's she going? How you doing? My good buddy John Bob Millwright. That's another great saw builder right there, by golly. He's got a green one of mine. Go check out John Bob. He's a green saw fan. Be honest with you, if any red-blooded male didn't like Pioneer, I might question their manhood. Might just maybe question their manhood. Might be one of them offended type. Oh, who don't? Yeah, that's what I mean. There's a red-blooded male out there that don't like Pioneer. I'd have to question his manhood. Freaking Pioneers or your Tim Allen saw, more power. I don't know why they called him Pioneer. They should have called him Binford. Muffler's back. Oh, you going to bed, Oz? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. One of these days, you got to get out and do a live on my feed in your boat. Oz has got a nice Evinrude. Nice OMC Pioneer boat. He was sending me pictures not too long ago. Oh, that'll be good, Oz. Well, we'll do a StreamYard that day. You let me know the first day you go. I'll try and make sure I'm available. We'll have a fishing derby. So if you're fishing saltwater, you'll probably catch sizely more or bigger sizely fish than I will in the freshwater, but that's okay. I just go for some big bass. Have fun. Woo, you son of a gun. You son of a Bismarck. Yeah, buddy. Come on back. My milkshake's bringing all the fish to the boat. Damn right, I am the goat. Ooh, above average size sunfish. How about that? Nice hook set on them. Don't need to do too much of a hardcore surgery. Let me double check. Okay, there was an old crazy super chest. Just jumped out of my hand. Okay, good. But yeah, you can see it did just like crappie. They're actually part of the piranha family. How do I get this over here? So you can see, focus you jerk. They actually have like pretty jagged little teeth in there. So pretty neat. Yummy. Another one. Another one bites fast. No, I had to sing a version of that song for. Oh, what song was that? Another One Bites the Dust? Another one bites a worm. Boom, boat, boat, boat. I am out in the boat. Boom, boat, boat, boat. I'm out in the boat. Catching lots of fish, catching lots of fish. Out in the boat. Hey, gonna catch you too. Catching lots of fish. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. think I lost my worm. Oh, no, it's still there. Take it. Ah. Pretty pathetic little worm. Actually, it's average. Kind of big, actually. Guess that's kind of getting to be my new favorite joke for whatever reason. I think my old favorite joke was the old lady that gets stopped by the RCMP. And they pull over, they walk up to her car, and she says, they see she's got a 44 Magnum on the dash next to a 357, revolver, Smith & Wesson there, and she's got an AR-15, M4, rocket launcher, Gatling gun. She's got a couple blocks, AK-47, amongst a bunch of other, quite the arsenal in this car, and it's just a Prius. The RCMP guy says, "Holy smokes, man! What in heaven's name are you scared of?" And she looks up at her, the straightest face at the officer, and says, "Not a thing." I love that joke. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess it's borderline dad joke, and that's my humor. Oh, we got a bass. We got us a bass. Strong sun gun. Real strong sun gun. Real strong sun gun. I'm gonna have to tucker this fella out. Oh, he's jumping. He's thrashing. Oh, he's on there, by golly. Good fish on the ultralight, anyways. It might only be like a 2-pounder or a 1-pounder. Ah, little fella. Come on, little buddy. We don't like this. Oh, it's a decent little smallmouth. Is it a smallmouth? I think it's a smallmouth. Yeah, that's a smallmouth. I'm gonna need my dad. Come here, sweetheart. You're not tired yet, eh? Holy smokes. Tough bugger. I gotta be careful because there's only 2-pound test on this line, or this rod. First I thought I hooked a stump. Some good scrap on this guy. Gonna wind up hitting shore here. Oh my God, we're running out of lake. We are running out of lake, dude. We are running out of lake, dude. You gotta get tired. You gotta get tired now. You gotta get tired right now. Holy smokes. Hooked right in the lip. Hey? Oh, you can't see that. Hooked right in the lip. Hardly in there. Barely in there. Oh my gosh, we're gonna crash into these rocks. Holy smokers. No, not now. We're just about turning the lake bottom. Alright. Got out of the danger zone there. Come here, little buddy. gosh. There it is. I don't know if you can see that with this freaking sun behind me. We're turning. Not overly huge, but I still want to show it off. Hey, nice little bronze back. There. Put him back. There you go, little buddy. You go. Thanks for the fun. That was awesome. I do enjoy that. Those smallmouth are probably my favorite freaking thing to catch because they don't get tired easy. It's a nice fun fight every time. Even with just a little fella like that. I get decent in this lake though. I've got 5-pounders here. That guy was like a pound and a half, 2 pound though. Just that little dink. Bigger than the sunfish though. So I told you, sometimes you get bass on the worm too. They don't have prejudice. They're hungry, they'll eat it. From playfish to panfish. Ooh. Oh, you swallowed it. That's not great. That's less than ideal. Oh well. Maybe this will be the last fish of the day. What do you guys say? You guys had enough of me yet? Cut that. We'll call that the last fish of the day. I already got my work cut out for me getting all these things. So we shall. And I see Miss Bushman, you want fish? Pull that perch what's in the freezer. Old before the new. Alright. You guys want to come for the ride back? Let's do it. thing's still going? I think it is. I think so. Yeah. Alright, should be able to see in here. Oh yeah, it is still going. Okay, well I best get this here plugged in. As this here is going to dark mode. I can't even see how much battery. Oh, we're down to the last 2%. Alright, love you all. Till next time, take her easy. Be safe.